Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today in the Crypto Market Roundup, guys, we're going to talk about all the cryptocurrencies in my watch list, and we're starting out right now with Bitcoin, guys, and let's see what Bitcoin's doing, right? So, just like every week, guys, on Friday, I do my Crypto Market Roundup where I go quickly over every coin and what I think, if it has potential to go up or not. So, it's obviously all based on what Bitcoin's doing. So let's take a look at Bitcoin first. Guys, remember what I said about 8,800? 7,800, sorry. We didn't hit it, but nearly, right? It could still definitely come down and hit it, but it does look like a little bounce so far. But you do have to keep in mind that on the 6 hour we do have the Ichimoku cloud here, but if you look further, there is definitely a point of interest there, a pretty big one, of a Kumo twist, right, where we can go back bullish. So that is pretty much it for Bitcoin, guys. We just need to bounce here and start our third wave. If we start our third wave, that means that the third wave is starting for all the cryptocurrencies, right? Because the altcoins pretty much just follow Bitcoin. So anyways, guys, let's get started on ADA and right, let's see what's going on. So on ADA, guys, 6 hour cloud, we're under it. So hey, it's a little bit bearish in my opinion. However, you do need to keep in mind that we're nearly at the 618. So the 618 is definitely a level where we could bounce, and it's already bouncing as well, with some bullish divergence on the R side. So ADA is not looking too bad. Then we got ADX here. I can finally get rid of it. Why not, right? We're still under the 6 hour Ichimoku cloud here. There is, let's take a look on the Fibonacci real quick and see what's going on there. It went all the way under the 886. It's not that bullish yet, guys, but 886 is definitely not a bad point to pick some up, right? ADX not bad. Ion, guys, it fell out of this channel that we drawn last week, so it's definitely looking bearish, guys. I mean, if we look at Fibonacci here, basically from here, right, all the way at the bottom, nearly that 786. So it's not looking too bright for Ion right now, but hey, we'll have to see what happens. Then we got Ambrosis outside of the 6 hour Ichimoku cloud. It's under the EMA as well. But let's take a look at the Fibonacci's, guys, and we'll see where we're at on Ambrosis. And it actually bounced on the 618, guys, so you do want to see continuation on this bounce to go back upwards. But if it does bounce here, that is very possible for that next third wave, just like Bitcoin. A lot of altcoins will be just doing what Bitcoin's doing, guys, except for in more percentage, right? Like this will be a lot more percentage than Bitcoin if it goes back up. So yeah, AppCoin is under the Ichimoku cloud as well. Everything's looking very similar, guys, as you can see that, right? So we'll take a look here. It bounced a little bit under the 6.5. I do want to see this above the 6 hour Ichimoku cloud, but it's definitely not a terrible time to pick some up. Definitely don't go big, guys, because it's not showing you uptrend. However, you do see some RSI divergence here, so it's not looking too bad. Then we got Bitcoin Cash, buy zone for wave 1. That's where we are, guys. And we're bouncing right in this buy zone, so it's not a bad time to pick some up here either. It's between the 382 and the 0.5. So but you do have to keep in mind that we could potentially go down into this zone as well. So yeah, that's why I have my next buy zone there, right? That's another possibility. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash not looking horrible. USD, we don't need to look at that. Bluezell. On Bluezell, guys, under the 6 hour cloud, but let's see where we are on the Fibonacci's. We are at the 0.5. We're not just yet at the 618, but we could definitely get there. Our size still tanking, can definitely go a little lower. If I want to pick some of this up, I would buy it in between the 618 and 6.5. Buy a little bit there if you want. All right. Binance had a nice pump. Definitely nice to see that, but it only retraced to 382, so I wasn't too sure of that. But it's definitely showing upwards momentum here, guys. So Binance coin could potentially do well. Then we got BQX. BQX is it's just basically just consolidating. Nothing much going on here at all, guys. I mean, yeah. Bitcoin futures, we don't need to look at that. Bitcoin gold, guys. Bitcoin gold. All right, so there's another one that should bounce, right? Just like Bitcoin. Hit the 786 instead of the 618. That's still okay. It could bounce from here and go for a third wave. So yeah, keep that one in mind as well, guys. If you bought around here, congratulations to you. I mean, that's looking actually like a decent bounce right now. Also, you can see all these coins are showing bullish RSI divergence, guys, on the 6 hours. So that's definitely not bad, right? BitShares. Let's take a look at BitShares, guys. Under the 6 hour cloud, but it is trying to get above the EMAs. Then if we look at the Fibonacci here, it did bounce from the 0.65 and 618. It's trying to show us upwards momentum. So it's not looking too bad for BitShares either, guys. Definitely not looking too bad. We got CMT, CyberMiles is way above the Ichimoku cloud. It's still showing upwards momentum. It's never been under there. It's a very, very, very strong project right now. I mean, just looking at the chart, right? So yeah, it's a good time to buy the dip kind of mode, all right, on CyberMiles if you want to get in. Personally, I don't know enough about this cryptocurrency to really get in for a longer shot, but for short-term trading, I would definitely just buy it around the cloud. It seems to be bounced from this Ichimoku cloud pretty well, so yeah, just look for that. We got Dash. So Dash went to 786, bounced from there, had a really nice bounce, to be honest. I mean, could have made 11% there, and then back down again. So we'll have to see what this one's doing. Our size does show a little bit of bullish divergence, not too much though. ELF is retraced to that 786. It needs to bounce from here. If it doesn't, and our size still it's not showing bullish divergence like most other coins, and it can definitely still go lower. So I would stay out of ELF for now. It's also in the Ichimoku cloud under the EMAs. So yeah. EOS, guys. EOS is bouncing from that 0.5. Our RSI is showing a little bit of upwards momentum. It's still in the 6 hour Ichimoku cloud, but it's trying to get above the 21 EMA, and then it will get above that 55 EMA, and then finally above that cloud. So EOS is not looking too horrible. Then we got ETC. It's just basically consolidating, guys. This is on a very bottomish. I mean, just if you want to buy that, buy around this bottom range, right around that 1950 zone. Yeah. Then we got Ethereum, Bitcoin. Ethereum is still trucking along nicely, guys. I mean, if you look at it, we're still uptrending here. You can buy it anywhere close to that 55 EMA. You see a lot of bounces from this 55 EMA on the 6 hour. So yeah, if you would buy it at that EMA, 55 EMA on the 6 hour, you're probably gonna do well, just purely based on probabilities of these bounces here, right? So yeah, it's not looking too bad for Ethereum. Ethereum USD, we don't care. GTO, what is going on with GTO? GTO is trying to retrace to 786, but it is showing a little bit of RSI bullish divergence here. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And I kind of expect it to, well, based on probabilities, it should go and hit these tops again around that 4580 zone. So yeah, if you would buy right now, that's a 20% gain. I'm not saying to buy it, guys, but it does not look too horrible, right? But Gifto, you have to keep in mind that this is a huge pump and then dump. So like pump and then dump, pump and then dump, pump and then dump, pump, little pump and then dump. So we should see a little pump again or something. But I'm not the biggest fan of that chart, so I'm not playing that one. Genesis Vision, guys, is under the 6 hour Ichimoku cloud. It is showing us a bullish RSI divergence. So just like all the other coins, pretty much, it needs to get above that 21 EMA, above that 55 EMA, and then eventually above that 6 hour Ichimoku cloud in order to really be bullish again, right? right? So Genesis Vision is not too bad. If we look at the, let's take a look at the RSI, I mean Fibonacci. So let's take it from this run up here, and we bounce on that 786. So yeah, it's not looking too horrible. And yeah, so yeah, that's Genesis Vision for you guys. Then we got Icon. So Icon had a nice announcement, guys, of the partnership with Line. If you haven't seen that, that's pretty cool. So I do kind of expect Icon to go do something soon, but the chart is definitely not telling me that yet though. So if we look at the chart, and we're gonna put a Fibonacci on here as well, just about here, we bounced from that 38 to 236, but it could definitely still get to that 618, guys. So keep that in mind, yeah, keep that in mind, which is around the 33. So yeah, but for now it's looking okay. You could potentially, especially because of the Line partnership, you can put some lines here. Potentially, you're looking at this. And we don't have that many points yet of interest, but you could be looking at this, guys. So, and then eventually it will pop out and go up, right? So yeah, that is Icon for you guys. And we got IOTA. It's under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud. It does show a little bit signs of bullish RSI divergence, not as much as some others, but yeah, let's see how the Fibonacci is. And see if the 0.5. So 0.5 is nearly always a good time to buy, guys. You see that? Whenever something panics, guys, a 0.5 is a good first buy. You don't go all in there, but you buy a little bit and then you sell it on like a small gain, because it's most likely gonna either make a double bottom or visit that 618 area, right? So yeah, if you want to be safe trader, guys, the 0.5 is definitely a good point to buy in when it first reaches that. So it's not looking too bad, especially if you understand Elliott wave, guys. Then you hardly ever make a mistake of buying in the wrong wave set. So and then we got KNC Kyber Network, guys. It's under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs, but let's take a look at the Fibonacci here. It's trying to bounce from that 618, but it's not showing too much RSI bullish divergence, only a tiny bit. I'm not too convinced with this one. So yeah, there's definitely better ones to play, but it does show a little bit. So if you're already in there, I'm just saying it might work, it might not. It's kind of iffy in this one, alright? So then we got Link, guys, Chain Link. Alright, we fell out of my channel that I've drawn. Then we went back in a little bit, and then we fell out of it again. So that channel didn't work. So if we take the Fibonacci up here, Fibonacci is definitely my favorite tool, guys. So we're bouncing from that 38.2, and we've been bouncing there for a while. So I kind of expect it to go to the 0.5, especially because it doesn't show any bullish RSI divergence. It's more showing bearish divergence than bullish. So yeah, 0.5 to 0.618 area is definitely expected on this one. We got Loom, guys. So I had Loom drawn up for a while because I thought it could break out, but it broke down. Right, so but you do see that it's bouncing from that 0.65 to 0.618 area. So it's trying to get above again. It's definitely having a hard time. It's not showing any bullish RSI divergence, so it's not looking too great for Loom right now. Then Lisk is under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud. It's bouncing on that 21 EMA, in between 55 EMA. And if we put a Fibonacci on here, from this bottom here to this top, you can see that it's bounced nicely from the 786. First it bounced from that 618. So it's not looking horrible, but it's not looking great either. It's trying to uptrend a little bit here, Lisk. But it's definitely not as bullish as some other coins. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's not above the Ichimoku cloud yet. It's not really showing any signs of RSI bullish divergence. So it is uptrending a little bit though. So you have to give it that. But it's also wedging a little bit, which is dangerous. I mean, if you look at this, and then you take the tops here, right? We're wedging a little bit. So how far can this wedge to, right? Before it will fall out. That's the question, or will we actually break out of it? So yeah, keep in mind, like, Lisk is a little bit dangerous. Litecoin, guys, Litecoin. Alright, so if you want to buy Litecoin, guys, buy it in this bottom zone. Very simple. Don't even need to use any Fibonacci's here. This is your buying area right there. Okay, so that is your buying area right there. And obviously buying area is green, right? So there you go. That's your buying area on Litecoin. Mana. It's under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud. It's showing a little bit of bullish RSI divergence. Not too much. It's not above the EMAs either. Has a huge cloud to cloud potential trade though. Guys, look at that, 62%. That's a nice trade for potential, but very risky if you would buy right now. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So yeah, I mean, if it does get into the cloud and it closes in, you could potentially take your little trade, have a little stop. Well, you don't need to have a stop, but you can also have a stop in mind. So if it does go below the cloud when you see it next time again, you quit. You go out, because it needs to. When it goes in, it needs to stay in the cloud, guys, and you want to play that edge to edge, right, for that 50 to 60%. So yeah, that's Mana. And we got MTH. Monetha is below the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the 21 EMA, under the 55 EMA. And it's kind of on the bottom, guys. Kind of the same thing as Litecoin here, right? So where do you want to buy it? Probably around here, probably around there. That's where you want to buy it, right? So I mean, no real Fibonacci's are needed here. I mean, well, actually guys, what am I saying? We can put a Fibonacci on here, and then we bounce basically from the 786. So yeah, you don't want to have it drop through that. So my buy area is pretty good here. So yeah, that's Monetha. Then we got MTL Metal, guys. Metal is showing a little bit of a RSI bullish divergence. It's under the EMA still. Needs to get off that 6-hour Ichimoku cloud as well. As for now, I mean, I can't really put a Fibonacci on here either. Where's a good time to buy? Well, I mean, we fell out of that trend that we were in. So yeah, I would just stay out of this one for now. But it is showing bullish RSI divergence, guys. So if it gets above these EMAs, you could potentially be looking for an entry. But yeah, it's a little bit dangerous on this one. It's not a nice chart right now. It's not a nice chart. So Nano, guys, Nano Bitcoin downtrending, absolutely downtrending, making lower lows. Yeah, we do have bullish RSI divergence here, a little bit, but it's not worth taking. Yeah, there's better coins to trade right now than Nano, guys. Then we got Nefcoin. Alright, so Nefcoin was downtrending for a while, and I mean, if we look at this, where would you buy? Well, I mean, probably in this zone right here. That's probably where you want to buy it. I do think this had a very steep retracement if we put a Fibonacci on here. Yeah, see, so 886 nearly, guys. I mean, that's very steep, and it could be in a longer downturn trend. So yeah, definitely watch out for Nefcoin, guys. I mean, it's not looking super bullish. Okay, Ncash, we fell out of this channel that I had drawn, so we can get rid of that. And let's see where the Fibonacci takes us. We have these tops. The 0.5, we do see a little bit of bullish RSI divergence, not too much. It could definitely still fall to the 618 zone though, especially because there's a lot of support there. So I would stay out of Ncash for this week and let it come down further. If it goes, oh well, there's plenty of other cryptocurrencies to play. Then we got Neblio. So Neblio is under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs as well, and it is not showing any signs of bullish divergence, so I would stay out of it. It's definitely still downtrending. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci. No, we'll take it from here. And you see that we're under this 0.65, so if we close under that, we're most likely going to visit the 786 next. So around that 11.9, probably like just 12. You know, these wicks here. So yeah, I would stay out of it for now, Neblio. Then we got Neo Bitcoin, guys. We see a nice bullish RSI divergence here. Neo is a strong coin. It's still in its trend. I mean, if you, it's definitely not too bad for Neo. Neo is a bigger coin, so I definitely need to take it from a bigger picture. And you see that we're bouncing on this 618, guys. We never closed below the 6.65, so it's, yeah, it's looking okay for Neo, guys. Definitely not a bad time to get into Neo, actually. Around that 618 is it's a good area, guys. It's definitely an early entry then, because we're not bullish just yet, but it's definitely worth a shot in my opinion. So yeah, Neo is looking pretty good. Especially, yeah, just like the whole market, guys, Neo is also showing RSI bullish divergence. So then we got OMG. So OMG is also showing a tiny bit of RSI bullish divergence, not as much. And if we take a look at this Fibonacci level here, it closed under the 0.65. I don't like seeing that much, so I kind of stay out of OMISIGO and wait until that gets to that 786. Alright, so Ontology, like I've planned out, guys, we still have a fifth wave, and I still think we do. So if we look at this, I don't see too much of a bullish RSI divergence under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs, so in my opinion still a little bit bearish. I would stay out of Ontology for now. Right? If you bought at 618, pretty good. That's what I did some time ago, and I sold it, you know, with like 10 or 12% profit. Nothing much, but because the market wasn't doing too much. So guys, when the market is not moving that much, like the Bitcoin, right, you cannot expect huge gains, right? So you need to be happy with like your little 6 to 10% or whatever. When you see a 12% gain, lock it in, right? Because and if you want, you can of course roll some free coins and just leave them. But yeah, definitely lock in some profits early. Pygoz. Pygoz is in this range, and it's staying in this range for a while, guys. So nothing more to say there, right? Buy around this range, guys. Sell around that range. It's that simple on Pygoz. Then we got POE. POE is also showing a nice RSI bullish divergence here. And if we take a look at the Fibonacci here, we bounced. We're under the 6.5, but with this bullish RSI divergence, we could very well plop back up. So personally, I don't like being under that 6.5 too much, but it can definitely bounce still. So yeah, I wouldn't play it personally, but it does show some bullishness here, just like a lot of altcoins right now. So you know, bullish RSI divergence all over the crypto scene right now. So it's looking okay, right? Then we got Power. Power, guys. Power is not really showing any signs of bullish RSI divergence. It's under 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs. If we take a Fibonacci, take this top here, bounced from the 786, went all the way up to this 236 again, and now it's at this 618. So that's typical, guys. We first bounce on the 786, go up, then we visit 618, go up. We'll visit like the 382 or the 0.5, go up, right? So yeah, it's not looking horrible, but it is under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud and under the EMA, so keep that in mind. And we got QSP, Quantstamp. Quantstamp is above the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, guys. You know, not a lot of coins are actually bullish like that, so definitely worth a look. But you do want to buy it on a pullback if you want to get in on that trend that's going on a little bit with this one. And sometimes it has huge dips, so putting stops on this one is a little bit risky. And I would just use mental stops. So you know, a stop in your head, and when you look and it's actually like close somewhere below, then probably get out. But you see it never really closed, like these were wicks. So yeah, it's looking okay. Quantstamp's definitely looking very choppy, but definitely uptrending. So and we got Qtum, guys. Well, we fell out of this channel that I had before. And where are we right now? Well, if you take a Fibonacci where actually it went lower and made a lower low, that's never good to see. You don't see any bullish RSI divergence here. I would stay out of Qtum for now, honestly. I mean, if we would take the Fibonacci from this point though, we take this point here, we take this one, then it bounced from the 786, so that is nice to see, but it's definitely, it's having a little bit of trouble. So yeah, Qtum is one. I mean, there's so many right now, so it's not one that I would play immediately. Then we got RLC. RLC is another one that is above the Ichimoku cloud, guys. I think I called it out last week because it was already showing bullish momentum, and yeah, you could have bought it on that 21 EMA on the 6-hour, and you would have definitely had a nice play. Right now it's still above, and I would wait for a bigger pullback in order to get in. So but it's definitely one that's still uptrending, guys. So, and we got Salt. Salt is under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs as well. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci. So we're going to take a look at the Fibonacci here. And you see it bounced from this 786, then it went up, and now it's trying to bounce from this 65. Well, not really. I mean, it's very sluggish. Not that bullish. Definitely not that bullish. Not showing any signs of RSI bullish divergence. So there's better coins to play than Salt, guys. Then we got Storm. It's not showing any signs of RSI bullish divergence. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci here. And I mean, it's bouncing from that 886, but that's very bearish. I mean, if it then we bounce all the way up to the 236 here. So, and then back down. So it is trying to uptrend for sure, guys, Storm. But I would wait until it kind of shows you that it's above the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud. It's not that far anymore. I would wait with this one because it's not showing any bullish RSI divergence. So yeah. And we got Stratis here. What is Stratis doing, guys? What is Stratis doing? So Stratis is inside the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, so a little bit neutral. And under the EMAs, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one needs to retrace more, in my opinion, guys. This one needs to retrace more. It's bounced from this 0.5, but I think it can actually get down to 618 next, and then have a better entry. So I mean, if you want to get in, I would wait for a uptrend reversal on top of the Ichimoku cloud, and not just buy it right now, because it's not showing any RSI bullish divergence or anything. So no real signals to get in for me, at least. Alright, so Substratum, guys. Substratum. This one is showing some signs of RSI bullish divergence, like most of them. And what Fibonacci are we on? We are bouncing from this 0.65, so that's excellent. That's an excellent algo target that got hit, and now it's bouncing. So yeah, now it's bounced from 618 on the next one. So this one's looking okay. Definitely looking okay. If you want to get in on Substratum, it's not a bad time to put a little bit in. You know, I wouldn't go big, but hey, it's because I don't. It's not a coin that I believe in fully, right? So Then we have Tron, guys. So Tron is definitely not something I believe in, but it's does show, it has a lot of fans, guys, so it's always going. I mean, if you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still predict the 5th, guys. Algo target 2 is up here, so yeah, it's not showing any RSI bullish divergence though, but it is showing a little bit of an uptrend. And just like the other ones, guys, this one is kind of showing a nice ascending triangle being formed here. So yeah, one to look at, guys. Tron, definitely one to look at. If it breaks out, boom, get in and look for these algo targets and maybe sell a little bit first at this double top zone right there. I mean, that would be a nice gain for you. That would be a nice 20% gain. So yeah, definitely put this one on your watch list, guys. Tron, I'm putting on mine. Then we got VeChain. So VeChain, guys, is above the 6-hour HMO cloud. It's above the EMAs. It's just absolutely looking bullish. It's just not showing any signs of RSI bullish divergence, but the rest is all ticked and is well. So yeah, it's looking okay for VeChain. Wabi, guys. What is Wabi doing? Wabi is under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs, and if we take a look at the Fibonacci, we bounced from the 0.65, and I kind of expected to go down to about this 618. However, it is showing a little bit of bullish RSI divergence, not as much as some others, but it's looking okay-ish. So yeah. Then we have OneChain, guys. OneChain broke that support, so we can get rid of that. It's under the 6-hour Ichimoku cloud right now. Like I said in last week, it will probably fall out and go down, and it's trying to get back up right now. So let's take a look at the Fibonacci level. What are we at right now? We are bouncing from this 0.5. It went a little bit under, but it is trying to bounce from it for sure. So we actually take the Fibonacci down here. That is better. It's definitely yeah, this looks much better, so I have my Fibonacci wrong. So yeah, bouncing from the 0.5 for now, guys. And then I expect it to go out to about here and then probably go down once more. Or if it's really strong, it can hold, but I don't see any bullish RSI divergence here, so I don't think it will be that strong. And I do think we will meet that 618 at some point. So yeah. Waves, guys. Waves is above this 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, and it's above the EMAs. It's one of these cryptos that is actually uptrending. So that's good to see. If we take a look at the Fibonacci here, it went to that 6.5, 618, so it's holding. Yeah, it's uptrending, guys. So waves is something you can get in on the pullbacks, right? Then we got WTC, Walton Chain. We can get rid of this. We're under 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs. I kind of want to see it get above, but there is a little bit of RSI bullish divergence, not a ton, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely better ones to play, guys. Definitely better ones to play, but do keep this one in mind. I mean, this does look pretty okay. Right, if we just draw a triangle like that, it looks okay-ish. It does look okay-ish. So, yeah, keep that one in mind as well. Then we have Bitcoin Euro, Bitcoin USD. Okay, we got Stellar Lumens, guys. Stellar Lumens is not really showing RSI bullish divergence. It's under 6-hour Ichimoku cloud, under the EMAs. And yeah, I mean, it's just not cutting it for me. So I mean, there's better ones to play, right? Then we got Monero, guys. Monero Bitcoin, which is it does show some RSI bullish divergence, and this one's very easy to buy as well. Right there's your buy zone, up here's your sell zone. Alright, it's that simple, guys. That will get you 30% or so. That is basically your Monero play. It's that simple on some coins, guys. I mean, this one just shows you an absolute easy way to get in, and minimum risk for a nice reward. So, and we got Ripple. Ripple, guys, does show, no, it doesn't show any RSI bullish divergence. And what is the Fibonacci on this one? It bounced from this 786, then it went up to that 55 EMA, then to 6.5. So it's doing typical behavior, guys. It does try to make a little bit of an uptrend, so Ripple's not looking too bad. For USD, Verge is not showing any signs of RSI bullish divergence. Well, hardly. It's on the 6-hour HMO cloud, under the EMAs, stay out. So let's take a look finally at just the Fibonacci on there. Yeah, we're in between the 6.5, 786. Yeah, stay out. Wait for the 786 to be hit, guys. Just let it slowly bleed out, and eventually we'll get another Verge run. So, but for now, stay out. We got ZAC 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, possibly a 5. So ZAC, if we take Fibonacci from that to there, we bounce from that 38.2. So the next bounce I expect from the 0.5 and then the 618. Either one of them, right? So it's not a buy right now, but it is above the 6-hour HMO cloud. It's above the EMAs. But my buy zone would be in between the 0.5 and 618, where I start adding small here and then buying more at the 618. So that is pretty much my ZAC play if I would play it. Then we got Zilliqa. So Zilliqa, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I made that separate video on Zilliqa, guys. You had to really be careful. And now we're downtrending, so it's in the 6-hour HMO cloud right now. It's about to cross bearish. There is slight RSI bullish divergence, not a lot. So I don't expect a huge bounce yet, and I do expect it to come down further. You know, if we take it here, bounced here from the 38.2, so 0.5 is right here at 1529. 618 is around the 1298. I would wait for that 618 on Zilliqa, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much all the coins, guys. I know it's a long video, but this is what you can expect every Friday from me. It's a complete walk through all of the cryptocurrencies in my list, on my watch list, right? So you know, I hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope you watch it all and learn from it, and you know, let's all try to make some good trades, guys, and especially in the run that's coming. I really think we're gonna get a wave 3 that is coming right now. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be some profits to be made then, right? So that's pretty good news, and all this news is pretty much always positive what's here nowadays. So that's cool. I mean, there's some negative, but mostly positive, guys. So wave 3 is on its way, guys. Yeah. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in. So yeah, join up with that. Also, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos. I post about upcoming ICOs. I also post just general altcoins, guys. So yeah, look forward to that. But as for ICOs right now, guys, Bitcoin still needs to kind of show me that it's bullish, even though maybe in the 22nd I'm gonna go in an ICO, which is Phantasma. It's an NEP5 token. So yeah, maybe, right? I mean, I am whitelisted and everything, but we'll have to see, guys. So because the market is not that bullish yet, but I do think it can make me some good returns. So yeah. Anyways, guys, both Telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.